Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, episode 371. My name is Dan, and I shall be your host today. So, cheers to you all. Before we start off, if you do like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends, hit the little thumbs up and the little bell to be notified when I publish new content like this. So, I've had this idea for maybe a few weeks, but this is a theme, this is something that I've wanted for a long time. So I'm one of those in the camp that I believe Triumph should do a final tour or show. I don't know, something to just say goodbye to the fans. Okay. I've never seen Triumph live. My first concert was in '89, and Triumph, well, the Rick Emmett version have had disbanded the year before, I believe in '88, somewhere around that time. So I never got to see them live, and I think they only did 11 tour dates with Phil X, so there's not much footage out there of that either. So, how do we get Triumph to do a final tour or show? Okay, here's my idea. And if you think it's a good idea, please share away. You never know if the powers that be get a hold of this idea. You never know. It could maybe happen by lots of people requesting this type of concert. So uh, it's a fact that Triumph are aging like everybody else. They're getting older out there. But I feel like they've been just hinting at these little product, like they came out with a documentary, which was probably one of the better ones. Then something cool happening, but it was a tribute album to a Triumph. But yeah, it's no secret that they're getting older. Rick Emmett's voice is nowhere near what he was in the '70s and '80s, which is okay. Okay, I'm not dissing his vocal abilities. I know he was able to sing, but like everything, when it comes to a band, the voice is always the first to go. Not sure about Gilmore's vocals, but and Mike Levine. Well, it is what it is. So here's my idea. Why not do something like Triumph with, but do a show like Trans-Siberian Orchestra does, or even that Ozzy Sabbath tribute. Get a whole bunch of artists with Triumph on stage and make that a show. So let I'm gonna put my idea right here. So let's for shits and giggles, let's just do a Canadian tour from East Coast to West Coast. Okay, you have your band on stage for basically every song. Okay, but they're mostly going to be doing like the core structure of the song. You could probably have two drum sets, one with Gilmore and one with a more younger. Again, I'm not dissing Gilmore's talents. Maybe he could still pull it off. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know much about what's going on with how they can play. I've seen bits and parts of the shows, or the show or the songs that they did during the Edmonton Oilers Cup final, and that's what also got me the idea, because you had Phil X and you had a couple of other people to help bring the music of Triumph a little bit more accessible, because you can't deny the fact that they're not how they were in the '70s and '80s. Like I said, everybody gets older. But it's okay to make a tribute concert, having yourself, the band there, and have a whole bunch of artists. Bring Phil X. I know he would love to do stuff with that. But yeah, make it a Canadian tour. Have, from East Coast to West Coast, have a certain special guest per province. Join them on stage for certain songs. Like, I don't know who can be there, but again, that's just an idea that but I would say like do something where you're celebrating the music of Triumph live in a concert with as many guests as possible, so you can enjoy the music as a full. Like, we saw how many musicians were on that Black Sabbath. There was more than just four guys. There was like other people there to bring the noise. Sorry, the noise, the music more full as opposed to using backing tracks there. So yeah, that's again my idea for Triumph. Having a last, either if it's just one show, be it in Toronto, whatever. I feel like this band needs to say goodbye or just have that one last, because fans have been waiting since 88, 87, since Rick Emmett passed away, and it's always been, are Triumph ever going to get back together? Well, Triumph did get back together. They did that 2006 Sweden Rock, which was okay. They had an extra guitarist to help them, but I feel that they can do a lot better and do like they did with those Stanley Cup playoffs appearances. They're, I mean, now is the, if you're gonna do this idea, now is the time. People were looking forward to seeing Triumph live during that Edmonton Oilers Florida Panthers final back when they played in Edmonton. So the buzz is there. Might as well take hold of that buzz and keep it going before it goes away. People are actually wanting, and I know people will probably think, well, you're just jumping on the Black Sabbath Ozzy bandwagon. It just, to me, it's not a bandwagon. That concert just helped cement my theory that this would be a good thing for Triumph, because I don't think we'll see Triumph live as a trio by themselves anytime soon. I don't think their health is okay enough or whatever, but I know that Phil X had said in an interview that it's all up in Rick Emmett's court. Like, if he didn't have fun during this, I don't know what else to do. Like, regarding those songs that they played during the Oilers Panthers final. So that's an idea. Just do something like, and when I say Trans-Siberian Orchestra, put the visual of, maybe not as big as Trans-Siberian Orchestra, unless you got the money, obviously. But like how many musicians are on stage, and bring guests, make it a tribute, make it about the music of Triumph as opposed to just seeing Triumph live. So to me, it would be like a troupe tour. Like, you get a whole bunch of people playing the music of Triumph with Triumph. Okay, like, I don't want I want to make sure that Triumph is part of this idea. But yeah, just get Triumph with a bunch of other people. Like I said, make it a little tribute, like Ozzy saying this could be our final. Hopefully, nothing wrong happens with that one there. But yeah, that's my idea. So if you think this is a good idea, one or bad idea, just let me know in the comments. Okay, it's one of those bands. It's one of my big regrets that I've never seen this band live. And when you look at the videos, I'm just like, my God, that would have been so cool to see live. And now that I've found a new love for Triumph since the documentary, I'm like, man, I really would like to see Triumph live for the first and maybe last time there. But yeah, like, make it a troupe, make it a tribute to the music of Triumph, with Triumph and a bunch of guests on stage. Make it a mini tour. See how, like, make it all through Canada since they're Canadian. And if that works, you know what? Put into the U.S., Europe, wherever people would be excited to see this type of product. I know it doesn't sound cheap, but it would be a good way to say farewell from Triumph to their fans. Um, Again, I don't see anything happening, just the three of them, like, solo. So why not make it a special occasion? So that's my idea, guys. So if, again, you think this is a good idea, share away, please. to the powers that be. Maybe Triumph would actually get a wind of this idea and maybe like, you know what, that's not a bad idea. Let's go with that. But yeah, like make it something like Trans-Siberian Orchestra mixed with that Ozzy Sabbath tribute with that many people present. So maybe it would be only possible to do just the one show, but again, it's just the one show. I would like a little mini tour of that type of show, but that's me. So anyway, let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree. If you agree, let me know. But please actually share away. Maybe that we can actually get the ball rolling on something as again. I think it's a cool idea. Maybe you guys don't. I don't know. But if you think it's a cool idea, share away. Let me know, and hopefully something cool will happen of this. So on that note, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this goes through. Have yourselves a great whatever, and we shall see you guys next episode. Go Triumph. Let's have that one last hurrah. Thank you, and have yourselves a great whatever. Take care. Bye-bye.